like you lost another one.
What's up, guys? Keyshawn Uchiha here, back at you with another alternate universe What If. And this is going to be another reboot. And this is going to be the reboot of What If Naruto was the reincarnation of Dracula from Castlevania. Now, I wanted to do this reboot because lately I just wanted to do some reboots, make the reboots of the videos I created, because the intros that I had the last time and the stuff I was talking about as Naruto being Dracula and stuff, it was wacky to me. It was pretty whack, you could say. So this is going to be a new one. It's going to be some blood, gore, a lot of shit, you could say, and let's see how it goes. How will Naruto be as a vampire, or should I say Dracula, the reincarnation? Now, without further ado, let's get to the story. We start off with pretty much Naruto, and Naruto is a little bit older. He's old. We're gonna say he's 13. Actually, 15. 15, because for the 2 years skip, he's still going to be a teenager, if I'm being correct. So we're going to make him as 15. Now, Naruto is just coming from, you could say, school and walking out late at night, doing some extra training just to try to beat Sasuke, you could say. Now, this is where you could say the Anbu come in attack. Now, these are some Danzo henchmen wanting to kill Naruto to take the Nine Tail, or should you say the QB, to attack and pretty much to take the QB, and Danzo can become the Nine Tails to pretty much, you could say, get some order and some authority. You could say. Now, Naruto is running away, you could say, trying to dodge the attacks and blocking them and all that. Now, this is where he gets cut in the back. Well, stabbed in the back, you could say, by one of the Anbu. Now, the Anbu is pretty much watching Naruto crawling, desperately trying to live with stuff. Now, we're going to switch to the Castlevania, and this is Death. Death is pretty much talking to, you could say, the person who was about to be the Dracula, and asking him, will he become the Lord of Darkness, the Lord of the Night, and become, the host of chaos and stuff. Which, this is where, he says no, and he says, you're no longer my master, and disappears. Now, you can say, he pretty much disappears. Now, Death is crossing by dimensions, going to universes and stuff, because, he's looking for a host, to become the chaos, to become the new Dracula. Now, or you could say, the new host of chaos. Now, he senses a strong Ripper that doesn't want to die, that wants to live, that wants to fight for another day, Now, this is where Death sees Naruto. Naruto crawling, crying, saying, I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to continue life. I want to make my dream come to reality. Which, this is where, you could say, Death comes in and looks at, pretty much comes down to Naruto and says, will you become the new host of the chaos, the champion of chaos, or become the new lord of chaos? Which Naruto is confused and saying, what do you mean? And Death is pretty much talking to him, and which this is the Anbu. Pretty much, they're terrified. They sense the death, the chill, the bond spirit. They're frightened. And Naruto is pretty much, listening as, he's dying slowly. Now, Death is pretty much, you could say, still talk to him, and Naruto is slowly fading out, but he's understanding and stuff, and Death is saying, do you want to live? Which Naruto is saying, yes, I want to live, I don't want to die, and stuff. Now, this is where the Anbu said, pretty much is, one of the third Anbu comes in and trying to slash at Death, and Death pretty much, the patches of him, pretty much slashes them all in half, which Naruto witnessed a whole blade go. Now, this is where Death has the Orb of Chaos. and he shoves it in Naruto, you could say. Now, Naruto, you could say he's becoming the new King of Chaos, or you could say the new Lord of Darkness, Dracula. Now, as he's, passed out, his hair started growing long. He started to, his nails be a little bit longer. His hair started to go black. And this is where he opened up his eyes. His eyes is pure red. He has vampire teeth. And he looks down and says, this power, I feel strong. I feel great. Which Death is saying, welcome. You are now my new master, and I should do anything of your will. And the monsters too. Which, this is where Naruto is saying, what? Monsters? And this is where Death pretty much shows him the castle in the sky. And the castle is pretty much floating, which you could say some people at night is looking and they're saying, what the hell is that thing? And Naruto sees it and says, I own this castle? Which Death says, yes, you are the new lord of this castle and that of the new chaos. Now, Naruto is pretty much, smiling and saying, fuck yeah! And, saying, I have power now, and I'm quite powerful. Now, Naruto is pretty much saying, but how do I get up there? Which Death says, you can transform into the back, which Naruto doesn't understand and said, what? Now, don't get me wrong, Naruto is not intelligent, so he's not intelligent. But, he's trying to, you could say, understand trying to understand what the hell, like, how to turn into a bat. But Death just says, this hold on to me. And he pretty much, flies Naruto up in the castle. Now, as Naruto walking in the castle, all the monsters and stuff, and you could say, is all bowing down to Naruto, saying, Master, like, Lord Naruto, and basically just, bowing to him and stuff, and including the maids and stuff, and the succubus and all them, and say, he looks quite cute as a new master, which, for being the new master, which Naruto is pretty much blushing and saying, you think? Now, this is where Naruto heads to his headquarters, and also see the throne. Now, Naruto sits at the throne saying, so this is my throne, which they're saying, which all of them are saying yes and stuff. Now, all the monsters are saying this, let me know if you want us to do, like, what is your order, which Naruto's saying, well, I think about it later. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to head to bed. And which all of them are saying, oh, well, good night, master. Now, Naruto is going to his bed, and he's pretty much saying, I can't sleep for some reason, which Death pretty much, which Naruto says, what was his name, Death? Which, Death says, did you call master? Pretty much appearing beside Naruto, which Naruto freaks out and says, God. Can you at least give me a warning when you appear? Which Death says, I can't do that, but Naruto asks, how come he can't sleep? Which Death explains to him that he's a vampire now, and he doesn't really need sleep if he wants to. Like, he can, go at night and do whatever he wants, which Naruto is saying, I'm a vampire? Which Death's saying, yeah, and stuff. But this is where you could say Death is telling Naruto that, I'm sorry if you're a stupid-ass ice cream truck, my bad, but pretty much Death is pretty much explaining to him what he can do, what his capabilities is he can do, like he can summon chaos balls and all that stuff. And he can turn into a giant monster, which Naruto is saying, oh, that's pretty cool, which, Death says, I can train you if you want tomorrow, which Naruto says, yeah. Now, the castle has many, you could say, rooms up to into the laboratory where technology and stuff is at, like machine guns, turrets and stuff. Like, the castle is, like, pretty wacky and bizarre in its own way, like, in a cool, bizarre way. Now, Naruto concentrates and falls asleep, and he dreams. Now, this is where Kurama appears at Naruto and says, Oi, Naruto. Which Naruto is, he's not scared. He sees Kurama, but he's not scared. He's not terrified. He looks and he says, who are you? this as confusion, but not scared. Which Kurama is realizing that Naruto is not afraid of him. Now Kurama is talking to him and saying, "I am Naruto's inside of you," and basically, talking to him and stuff. Now Kurama senses, you could say, a being or something much more powerful and chaos, you could say, and that's the chaos. Now the chaos is trying to merge together with Kurama. So just imagine Kurama and the chaos together and being merged together. Yeah, that's how crazy it's going to be in this What If and the rest of the series. Now, Kurama is like, talking to Naruto, is basically saying that he's a Naruto's Cherokee and stuff, and it's basically just telling him that, which Naruto says, "Oh, okay." Now, Naruto wants to ask Kurama questions, saying I'm intrigued about your thing. Can you please, Naruto's not dumb, but he's not, smart. He's in the middle. Now, he's asking Kurama, where did he come from and stuff, and Kurama is saying, "Oh, he wants to know about me and my origins and stuff." So Kurama's telling him stuff. Now this is where Naruto says, or this is where Kurama is basically saying, you know, "That's all I have to tell you. Now wake up," which, he pretty much pushed Naruto out the, could say, barrier, if I'm correct. I mean the seal, which Naruto wakes up saying, and he's sweating a little bit, but, not sort of fear, but that. Now, Death is pretty much saying, "Good morning, Master Naruto," which Naruto's saying, you don't have to call me Master." He pretty much says, "Okay, well, good morning, Naruto." Now, Naruto is pretty much saying, well, my outfit's pretty much ruined. I don't know, which, you could say, let me see. Yeah, you could say, Death says, "I have an outfit for you. Just, why they fixed that outfit for you." Which, this is the outfit they got for, you could say, Naruto. Now, Naruto puts on the outfit and pretty much saying, or an outfit like this, which Naruto puts on the outfit and says, "Huh, I like this. This outfit's a little bit new, but I like it." Which Death says, I'm glad you're pleased with it." Now, Naruto is pretty much saying, uh, I forgot what was in the sky, which Death says, "I can take you down." Now, as Death takes Naruto down, or you could say teleport Naruto down, uh, this is where you could say one of the kids sees Naruto and also sees Death, and they start pissing their pants and screaming, saying, "A skeleton monster!" and all that, or saying a demon and stuff. Now Death is confused, saying, "I'm not a demon," which Naruto says, "Oh, I forgot. Um, transform into like a human, you could say." Which Death says, "As you wish, Master." He transformed into a man in a suit. You could say a man in a suit, and pretty much has white hair and stuff. Now he wears gloves, and he's pretty much saying, "Where are we going, Master?" Which Naruto says, "We're gonna head to my. Well, I gotta head to my academy, of course." Now Naruto's heading into the academy, and everybody looks at Naruto. Naruto looks way different. His hair is much blacker. His eyebrows is black, and you could say his eyes is red. Now Naruto's going and taking a seat, pretty much sitting down and this listening to the teacher. Now the teacher is pretty much shocked because Naruto came early for the first time in ever. And he's saying, "Well, Naruto, you're up early," which Naruto says, "Yeah, I know. You can yell at me later. Let's just continue the class." Now, as everybody's looking at Naruto, saying, "He looks different. He looks more mature and serious now." Which Naruto is, you could say, not serious, but yeah. Now later on, you could say in lunch, while everybody's eating lunch and stuff, Naruto is pretty much sitting at his seat, and he's pretty much hungry, and he's saying, "I'm really hungry." Which this is where Death is pretty much you could say a peer, and says, "Did you call?" Which well, he says, "Are you hungry, Master?" Which Naruto says, "Oh, there you are, Death. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry." Which he says, "Here, drink this." Now Naruto is saying, "What is this?" And Death pretty much saying, "Well, this is blood." Which Naruto is saying, "What? What do you mean blood?" Now, if you're asking why is Naruto not burning in the sun if he's a vampire, listen, this is a new chaos. Since Dracula died so many times in the sun, or you could say died the first time in the sun, this is where the chaos said, okay, if I'm gonna make this, if someone's gonna become the new host of chaos, I want him to be immune to sun. Now, Naruto is the last host, and he's immune to sun. Now, Naruto is pretty much saying, "Is this blood? Like, what do you mean blood?" Which, he's basically explaining to him like, to Umber to get his strength and to get you stronger and stuff, he has to drink blood and stuff. Which Naruto says, "Uh, I'm not gonna do that." And Death says, "All right." Now, as you're saying, well, as you continue, pretty much, well, sorry. As Naruto continues, when class is done, he pretty much gets up and starts to head. Now he's pretty much walking, and the teacher pretty much hold him, and this is Aruka. Now Aruka is pretty much telling him like, Naruto, you have the test coming up soon, and if you fail this one, you're gonna be kept back. Which Naruto says, "All right." He says, "I'll figure out something." Now, this is where Naruto is walking, and we're gonna say Hinata comes up to him and asks Naruto to meet her in the woods. Which Naruto is confused, but he says, "All right." Now, Naruto and Hinata pretty much just meet up with each other. This is where she confesses her feelings to him, and pretty much walk up close to him and does a kisses him on the lips. This kiss kind of spawned a reaction and makes him, you know, since she offered her feelings and affection, this is where his teeth comes out, and he pretty much bites her in the neck. Now, as he's draining her blood, he realized that he's, well, draining Hinata's blood. Now, Hinata's down on the ground, and Naruto's, pretty much crying, saying, "What have I done? What have I done? I killed her," and stuff. Until, we're gonna say, 15 minutes, 10 minutes have passed, and Hinata wakes back up, coughing up, saying, uh, like, and she feels her neck, saying, "Did you bite me?" Which Naruto runs up to her, hug her, and says, "I'm so sorry that, I basically, like, killed you and stuff," which Hinata's saying, "I'm not dead." Like, she's basically saying, "I'm not dead, Naruto," which as Hinata's, like, looking, her skin is a little bit pale. Like, a little bit more pale. That means she is in the vampire stage now. Now, Naruto pretty much is realizing that, doesn't know what's going on, and asks Death what happened, which Death pretty much says, "Oh, I believe you turned her into a vampire. So, did you turn her into a vampire because you want her to be your bride?" Which Naruto is quite, like, blushing, saying, "What?" And is blushing even harder, saying, You bid me to make me your bride?" Which, Naruto is saying, "No, no, no," and stuff, but pretty much, Death says, "I can take her to the castle and, give her some blood so she doesn't go crazy and stuff." Which Naruto says, "Okay, I come with." Now, they head to the castle, and it's pretty much understanding that he became, like, understanding the whole story. Why is he different, and why is he, like, a vampire and stuff. Now she's saying, "So that means I'm a vampire now?" Which Naruto says, "Yeah, I guess you're immortal like me too." Now she comes up and lays lays on Naruto's shoulder, saying, "I'd be perfectly fine if I'm immortal with you." Which Naruto blushes and says, thanks." Now, you could say, since Naruto took blood from her, he pretty much have, you could say, the Hyuga DNA. The Hyuga DNA, you could say. And you could say he's a little bit of Hyuga now. Wherever blood he gets from someone or drains their blood and something, he gets their DNA and stuff, and also all that. Now, Naruto pretty much brings down, and it's pretty much late in the sun, and the sun's still out, but Hinata's not burning right now because, like I said, bit of chaos. So Naruto's pretty much walking Hinata home and telling her the good night, which you know, well, see you later. Which she pretty much hugs him and says, "I'm not mad at you for turning me into a vampire. I'm actually quite happy." Now Naruto is pretty much walking back home until death pretty much is beside him saying, Naruto, Master Naruto, there is a graveyard where you can bring some people back and get their you could say DNA and make them into vampires and create an army. So you could protect the village, you said, or become Hokage, so you can get more people. One of that or another. Which Naruto is saying, okay, I get you. All right, I got you. Now you could say Naruto finds a dead body, which this is Shishui's dead body. You could say. Now Naruto pretty much, you know, Death pretty much brings Shishui's body to him and forms it back to life. Giving him his eyes and stuff. And Naruto pretty much bites his hand and listen to Death breathe for saying, "All right, now bite your hand and feed him your blood." And as he's drinking, as the blood goes down, he's going to turn into a vampire and then bite your arm, and then he'll be a vampire. But as he's biting your arm, you'll get his DNA and stuff. Now, as you can, as I said it, Shisui comes back to life. Now, he's pretty much saying, "What happened? The last I remember, I gave Itachi my eyes, and who are you?" Which, this is where Naruto says, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Well, you could say Naruto Uzumaki, and I brought you back to life to join me. Now, Shisui is confused, saying, "Join you? What are you?" Which Naruto's explaining the whole deal, which Death is pretty much, saying, silent servant before you die. Which Naruto says it's okay. No, Naruto's explaining the whole thing. It's just saying, I gotta see if Itachi's alright. Now, Naruto's saying, Itachi's not here. Like, have you ever, since he was dead, Itachi pretty much left because he slaughtered the whole Uchiha clan. Now, the Uchiha clan is pretty much, massacred, and Shisui is saying, rumor said that he slaughtered them. Shisui is pretty much saying, what happened? Now, Naruto's pretty much saying, well, you can go look around and just call Death when you want to come to the castle. Which Shisui says, okay. And he starts to go. Now, Death pretty much is taking Naruto to the Uchiha clan. To the Uchiha compound, and where's all the graves at? And he starts to, you could say, bring the dead back to life, and starts, feeding them blood and stuff, and they're all like, you could say, feeding off. Now, all the Uchihas are back to life. All the dead Uchihas who got massacred is back to life, including little kids and stuff. And they're pretty much like upset, like they're pretty much crying, saying what, like, who was dead and stuff. And Naruto's pretty much explaining to him, like, it's okay now. I brought y'all back to life. Which the Uchiha clan, they're looking at him, and this is where Naruto, forms a Sharingan. We're gonna say a 3-Tommy Sharingan to, make him think he's Uchiha. Now, the Uchiha are all coming to him. Of course, Fukaku and Sasuke, mom and dad. Now they're pretty much, saying, we are dedicated to you for bringing us back to life and stuff. Which we are at your servitude. Which Fukaku clean said that too. Like, we are all loyal to you and stuff. Which Naruto says, all right. Like, he smiles. Saying, this will be fine. Now, Naruto pretty much takes them all back to the castle and stuff. And they're pretty much looking and saying, wow, this place is big, including the little Uchiha. the kids are saying, "Wow, this is amazing." Which Naruto says, "Pick our rooms and stuff. You're welcome to stay here." Which they're all happy. And Naruto is smilingly saying, "Maybe this could be my family and stuff." Now, as you can say, Death is also, informing and letting Naruto know there's more graves and stuff that he can go to later on, which Naruto's saying, "Alright then." Now, this is part one of What If Naruto was the Reincarnation of Dracula reboot. So, if y'all like, leave a like and all that. And I'm Kisha Chia. Thanks for watching and peace out, guys.